Inside a university research laboratory in Hefei, Chinese scientists have just achieved a historic milestone that threatens America's $10 billion quantum tech monopoly. Their indigenous 72-qubit quantum chip, Zircon Guzzi 3.2, has officially crossed the fault-tolerant threshold. This means the quantum processor now corrects its own computational errors faster than it creates them. Until this moment, Google's Willow chip was the only hardware on earth to ever reach this monumental benchmark. What is terrifying policymakers in Washington is that China achieved this breakthrough without relying on Google's expensive hardware-heavy design. Instead of adding complex wiring and heavy physical infrastructure, the Chinese team rewrote the control software using precise microwave pulses. This cheaper software-based method reduced qubit leakage errors by a factor of 72. They reached the exact same finish line using a fraction of the infrastructure cost. In immediate response, the United States government announced $2 billion in emergency grants to 9 America quantum firms, but China Telecom simultaneously launched to Origin, Wacom system featuring over 2,600 photons live on the cloud. Researchers from over 160 countries are already logging in to run pharmaceutical simulation and advanced material testing. This is no longer a laboratory experiment. It is an active commercial rollout. This achievement is the result of a 20-year roadmap led by legendary physicist Pan Geonics. Born in 1970 after studying quantum mechanics under Nobel laureates in Australia, Pan returned to China in 2001 to build its first quantum lab. By 2016, his team launched Messias, the world's first quantum satellite, and constructed the longest secure quantum network on Earth. He quietly trained an entire generation of researchers who have now shattered American supremacy. While the United States attempts to outspend the problem using massive taxpayers' subsidies, China is out engineering it through low-cost design. This mirrors the exact pattern previously seen in solar manufacturing, lithium batteries, and electric vehicles. Chinese firm SpinQ has already begun exporting mass-produced, standardized quantum chips overseas like a routine consumer product line. China is industrializing quantum hardware while the West continues to treat it as an academic curiosity. When quantum computers reach 1 million stable qubits, every modern encryption standard protecting banking and military data will collapse instantly. Furthermore, molecular simulations for life-saving drugs will take days instead of decades to complete. Recognizing this strategic shift, Beijing placed quantum technology first among 7 future industries in its latest 5-year plan. The race for global technological dominance has entered its ultimate phase. American quantum startups like LonQ carry market valuations above $20 billion despite generating minimal actual revenue. Wall Street is pricing in pure speculation, while Chinese labs deliver fully operational hardware without relying on stock market hype. Even with billions in US government checks outspending, a competitor who has mastered cheaper mass production is historically impossible. Scalability will determine the ultimate victor. The team behind Origin Vocom recently integrated a post-quantum cryptography module directly onto their chip, mastering both the lock and the key. China is preparing to lead both sides of the coming cybersecurity revolution simultaneously. This is not just another scientific paper, it is a profound recording of global technological power for the next century. The quantum age has officially dawned. Will America's multi-billion dollar subsidies be enough to close the efficiency gap? Or has China already won the quantum race? In our next episode, we will uncover how new semiconductor lithography techniques are altering global supply chains permanently. To stay ahead of the technological curve, subscribe to the AI Revolution channel immediately. Hit the bell icon, like and share this video. Join the frontier of AI revolution.